Okay guys, this is Turn Green Go Ham and welcome back. This is the Demon Souls Remake complete walkthrough. So we're about halfway through this area, headed on to the Maneater boss. We'll go ahead and take care of this little booger right over here. Almost enough to kill him. If I had my magical buff ring on, that would have toasted him. So also when we get to the boss, we will be using that ring. We're actually also going to run back to the NEXUS before the boss, kind of drop off some items and do some work with our spells. You can see there's a guy behind that tentacle. For the Maneater boss, I was wondering between Ignite and Fire Spray. The crystal lizard ran. I believe he'll actually fall and die down at the bottom. No. Okay, so he got away. You can chase him off this direction, and if he hits the ground, he'll die, and you can pick up the loot that way. I didn't expect him to run quite so fast there. But with the boss, I think we're going to try the fire spray approach. You can go in there and pretty much just gun him down with fire spray. So we'll put our ring of magical sharpness on, and of course we'll be having the crisp blade out, and we'll get all our spell damage buffed really well before we head into the boss fight. So there's going to be a gargoyle coming up here pretty quick. Here. Where are you at? I hear you flapping. There you are. Yeah, come on down here. Almost stepped off there. That would have been bad. Okay, buddy. Come on down here. I'm not going to chase you. Oh, he can't even hit us from there. Nice. Come on. Gonna stand there and let's take the shield out so we don't have to worry about his arrows here. Get this other one to come down and play first. Or are they both? They're both gonna run over there. Nope. Oh, he's coming back. All right. Whoop. I always try to lock on when they're just out of range. Ends up spinning me around. Okay, let's get the shield back out and we'll deal with the crossbow gargoyle. It's alright if we take one shot there. And then we've got that one floating up top there. There we go, got the gargoyle crossbow. Come on down. Give me your soul. Go around here. There's an item on the left side here. This will lead to the elevator just like the other side, but I don't remember if there's an item on the other side or not, so we'll go ahead and swing around there. Nope, just the one. Okay. Wait on the super long elevator. Man, I'm just gonna say it. We look good. Oh, I didn't get a target on him. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? Die! I feel like I almost backed up off that ledge there. I might have. Get another top off for my spell here. There's another gargoyle, I believe, that drops down at some point. No? Okay, we're here. And the last spell's interrupted. Cue the cutscene. So we've efficiently killed the heart. I'm interested to see, does it still look like... Well, not as bad, I guess, but that used to really just look like a big butthole. You'd knock the heart down and it looked like a bunch of enemies just crawling out of a sphincter. So this isn't like the other one. There's no pathway up here at all. Item. All of those enemies that were crawling out of that dead heart, they're going to be down there where we killed those other gargoyles, where I said we'll eventually be back down here. And we wanted to take the gargoyles out first. And if you remember, that's where we picked up the item and drew the gargoyle in that was up in the air over there. So just one big circle here. And they've made it all the way up here from down where the heart is. We want to go down there because there's some good loot. After we get that loot, though, we will be heading back to the Nexus. Level up, change spells, stuff like that. You can see down there all that loot. I'm hoping they make it look better at the entrance. Used to, when you get down to the entrance to that room, it looked like you were going to fall down a hole. It would make you go, well, how am I supposed to get all that loot? So hopefully it doesn't look like you're gonna die this time, and they did some stuff with the graphics there. Kind of work your way down here. You're gonna run into many of those. You can see there's one out there on the bridge as well. When we get here, I believe there's one directly around the corner at the door, as well as this one over here. Yeah, he's trying to surprise us, but we'll stop and kill this guy first. Play it safe. Doesn't seem to be any more that way, so we'll just run this way. We'll wait for him to come out. And now it's time for the goodies. So yeah, so originally this wasn't here. It was a big hole right there, and it made you think when you came through. Hey, we're out of magic. Made you think when you came through that you were just gonna fall off in this hole. Can you make it through there, little buddy? No? Okay. There's the EP rapier and the gold mask. We'll actually get another copy, Ring of Avaris, so we don't have to buy the expensive ring from the vendor. We get another copy of the gold mask later with some more of the set. That'll be in the Valley of Defilement. You're just gonna stand there. I'll go ahead and shoot you then. I thought for sure after I shot him he'd come after me. And another storage soul. So from here, the point of progression is up the stairs, and that'll lead us to the boss. Like I said, we are going to go back to the Nexus real quick first, and we're going to kind of change up our spell loadout. The gargoyles are a little more vulnerable to fire than they are to magic. There's several strategies for this fight. Now, I don't know how much they've changed it with the remake. I know one of the strategies was you killed one before you ever even went in the room with a bow through the fog wall, but I know the developers specifically stated that they were getting rid of sniping enemies through fog walls, so I'm gonna assume that one doesn't work anymore. For melee, you can run up to the brazier in the room and kind of cut him around in circles and then take pot shots at him. For casting, really the best strategy is to run in and run straight past him as he comes towards you. And then turn around and just fire spray him down as he comes back towards you. We'll see if they still take the same amount of damage they used to. But we're going to go ahead and go over here and grab the fire spray spell. Oh, wrong side. So that settles it. We're taking fire spray over ignite for this boss.
Bravo! Thank you. Let me pass. I am one. Our human protector.
And it does take 2 slots.
Bring me more demons.
Let's see if we have any souls we can use. We actually have a bunch that we picked up from those gargoyles. They're not worth a whole lot though. You know, I guess we could use the lead demon soul. We're not going to want the scraping spear. We could use a gray demon soul, one of them, because we're not going to want the dozer axe. We could actually use both of them because all you get is the scraping spear with that. Lead demon soul, I don't think it's worth a whole lot though, so may as well hang on to it and grab the scraping spear just to show it at some point. Where is our waifu? She's up there.
I have some precious new stuff.
No, not you. Talk to me, Patches. See, this is what I don't like about her standing around other NPCs. So I wonder how many points we'd need to get another spell slot. Well, we don't have enough, that's for sure. So we're probably better off getting the magic power for now. I was kind of hoping we could pick up to get 4 slots, because with 4 slots we could have used warding for melee damage reduction, and then flame spray, which I believe is a 2-slotter. So let's go get our spells in order real quick.
Bravo! I can. Oh, thank you. As promised.
Let's see here. Fire spray. No, it is a 1 slot. Okay. So we'll take flame toss off. We'll put fire spray on. We have warding, so let's take soul. Wait. The other one we have on. Oh, soul ray. Yeah. So now we've got warding and fire spray. We'll put warding on. That, like I said, that's a 70% damage reduction on physical, and these gargoyles are physical. And then we'll just flame spray them down, just to show off the spell here. So what you do is, as they come in, you just target them and you backstep. After you run past it, you target it and you backstep and just flame spray them down. Switch out to our Ring of Magical Sharpness. That raises our magic power. We'll have the crisp blade out. That'll raise our magic power. And then we should be able to effectively take them down pretty quick. Nothing else left to do. Let's go ahead and drop some items off. First though, as I said, we're going to show off the different gear we get. Let's start with the assassin set. So that's your assassin set. Looks really cool, actually. I really dig that armor set. We also picked up the Imperial Spy set. Kind of an upgraded look of that. And that looks like Green Arrow, if I'm being honest with you. That's an awful lot like Green Arrow. And we'll switch back to that, but we do have Burrower armor that we picked up. It doesn't have a helm, but it has the rest of the set. Kind of a barbarian look there. I could make a strength character and wear that lugging around the meat cleaver. I think that'd be a pretty sweet look. Anyway, let's get back to our Boletarian royalty clothes. And then we're gonna drop everything else off at the bank.
I was worried sick.
He's always worried sick, man. We're coming back. Don't have to worry. We'll be back. I did take the Reaper Scythe over to the blacksmith, by the way, because you know, everybody's wondering, can you level it up? No, you can't level it up, even with colorless demon souls. So that is just, it is what it is. It's kind of like a beginner weapon, is what you get with. Let's see, Kite Shield. They're both 100%. So it doesn't matter which one we wear right now. When we get to a magic boss, the heater shield will do better for magic. So they're definitely beginner items that you get with the pre-order. It's not like it's going to be something really OP that you're going to be able to wreck people's face with later in the game. So I guess it's not as much pay to win as everybody made it out to be, right? I guess we can all kind of calm down about that. Yeah, just wanted to get rid of the doubles there and things. Well, there's some that I won't even use. And ring. These do take weight, so I'll just drop whatever I don't want to use. Gash resist, poison resist. Won't really need gash. Got 2 flame resist. Okay, that ought to do it.
We are indebted to you.
See where we are on our weight now. Yeah, back down to 63 out of 120, so that will work. It's time to head back and take care of this boss. So. We'll get to try out our flame toss on the way with some of the gargoyles. Or flame spray, excuse me. Does pretty decent amounts of damage. Doesn't seem like it hits as hard as it used to. We'll see if this works. We may have to go the old flame toss. It is it does feel like it's more MP investment per damage. But the good part about it is you can back up like this, right? And just kind of kite them down. And that's the bonus of the spell. That's what makes it good, is that you can just keep moving with it. Okay, so this time we're going up. all the way up. There's a little side path to take over here. You notice there was a tentacle blocking our way. Now the tentacle is gone. I believe it's around, yeah, around here we've got an item. Renowned hero soul. Oh, and I did forget we have one of those casters on the way up here, and we don't have soul ray anymore. That really sucks. This is a horrible place to fight this enemy. I hope this doesn't turn out bad with not having soul ray. Need to turn around so I can sneak up on you. Whoa! Oh, 2 shots was enough, huh? I was not even paying attention to my health, actually. That's funny. Sometimes it happens like that. Could have ran away and grabbed a little heal there. That is a very, very cheesy place to put that enemy, though. I'm just saying. I don't care for that enemy placement at all. I didn't even realize how hard he hit me with the first spell. Pay a little bit more attention this time. And for the boss fight, we're actually going to put our aged spice. I'm not going to call it that. Old spice. We're going to put our old spice on the bar for the boss fight. That way, if we do need some MP halfway through there, we don't have to hit multiple chugs just to get our MP back up. So this time I think I'll actually swap shields. Take the heater shield out. That way if this guy casts at us, and absorb his magic damage there. Wait for him to turn around so I can freely grab my souls there. Stop and turn, but I guess not. Yo, turn around, bro. Don't come after me. There we go. Alright, let's back up and heal a little bit. There we go. Much easier. The magic spell is pretty potent there. You can see why they're such a danger when they're a Black Phantom. Everything is just dramatically more powerful as a Black Phantom. First thing, we're going to turn around and go this way. storied warrior soul and head back this direction. We'll go past the boss room. There's another item around the way this direction too. Now the thing about Maneater, you'll get in there, it'll be a gargoyle. He's got a big nasty tail. We may try to cut that tail off first thing. Guess we can try the flame spray kite down method first, but the tail is a pain in the butt. The problem is once you get him to about 20% health, he's got a buddy that joins the fray. So there's actually two of them, two of the same enemy. And the way, you know, I was talking about sniping through a fog wall. The way it used to work is you could come over here to the very left side and raise your bow, and your bow would technically be in the room, and you would blind aim up to the top right. Let's say blind aim. Back then you could kind of see the green eyes up there. And you would aim up to the top there and just snipe him down with a bow before you ever got in the room. So let's take care of this. We're gonna move to the age spice here. And I'm going to go ahead and take Half Moon off the bar. Don't need to bleed. We'll stick with Late and Full Moon Grass here for heals. Go ahead and top off our MP. As you can see, one little chug will give us a full bar there. We're going to pre-buff with warding. Top back off. And here we go. Oh, okay. You can get spicy on me. Stay back, bro. Stay back. Okay, so this does not work anywhere near like it used to, for sure. Used to be a lot easier there. Yep, our warding wore off. I feel like you can't get up as fast as you used to from a knockdown. Is it just me, or when you were on the ground, if you hit roll, would you roll up to your feet? And now I feel like that doesn't happen. So I'll cut out the run back here, but we'll get back up there and try it again. Okay, guys, let's give this another shot here. We'll go ahead and pre-buff. Fresh spice, top back off here. Close enough for now. I'm actually going to try a little bit of melee on this guy, see how that works out. At least we got his tail off this time. Ooh. Come on, come back down here. Come on and land. I need to get you dead before your buddy shows up. Where you at? Come on. Don't go running away on me. There we go. There's one down. Get our buff back up. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Oh man, and I left my souls up there. I did not grab them. Okay, we'll cut it out. We'll see you on the next go. Okay, guys, here we go again. So we're going to stick with the melee strategy here. I am going to go ahead and buff. Grab some mana back. And get in here. Ooh, gotta be careful with those rolls. Alright, get back on the ground, bro. Get back on the ground. Ooh, I don't feel like I was in front of him, but okay. Yeah, he'll hit you even from the side, it appears, with that. Go ahead and buff while he's flying around here. Come on, get down here so I can finish you before your friend shows up. There we go. Go ahead and rebuff. Oh, nope. Got caught using my, Oh, I still have it on. No wonder it won't let me use it. Alright, where are you at? We got one guy left. Come on down. I don't want any part of your tail magic. Keep that warding out. Alright, come on, stay on the ground. Come on. Land for me, buddy. Oh. That was bad. At least we got that warding up. Okay. Let me get up before you attack again. There we go. There we go, Maneater down. Woo, that fight is spicy. So it seems like melee is the way to go. Obviously with the first attempt we wanted to try the old fire spray strategy. That does not work at all anymore. He has way too aggressive of a charge now, so I really think roll dodging and melee is the way to go here. So we want to ease our way around to the side here. Grab that. Not too bad, 3 attempts. They definitely made him much more aggressive. A lot of chain attacks there where you just can't get up. He just stun locks you on the ground, so. Full moongrass, that's helpful. We've been taking a lot of damage lately. Especially from that guy. So we're gonna come up here, grab this. A renowned and legendary soul. Grab our boss soul for the Maneater, the mixed demon soul. And then we're gonna head back to the Nexus. Unfortunately, we lost all of our extra souls that we have. We do have about 17,000. We'll see if we cash those souls in, if we can grab a level or two. But up the stairs here, we're gonna have some more of those horrible caster type enemies and some more of these creepy little worm dudes. And then we have a very interesting boss. So for this game, it's our PvP boss. So think about it like Spears of the Church from Dark Souls 3, I believe it was. If you're online, you're going to fight a player the majority of the time. If you're offline, you're going to fight a generic NPC. So I'm kind of at a toss-up what to do here, because this is a walkthrough, right? So if you fight online, you're going to get a different player every time. It's always going to be a different fight. So I'm thinking I'm going to do the offline version just so I can, you know, show you a baseline of how to beat the boss as you're playing through. If you want to do the PvP boss, great, go for it, have fun. You know, it's going to be a fun fight, and it kind of sucks I'm going to miss it the first go through, but I really think it's better to show you, you know, the baseline fight. That way you know the strategy to get through. After all, it is a walkthrough. So when we return, we'll go and take that boss on. We'll also grab a level or two, and then after this, it's really just Valley of Defilement. Now, I am going to take time to put my blue sandstone down for this boss. I want the hat. The hat gives you like a stupid 30% bonus to magic. Now, it's going to look goofy, and it's going to stick way up in the way you won't be able to see around it, but I'm going to see if I get the hat. I have to be called in as a boss and then kill the players, so we'll see if we can get it. Meantime, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget the notifications button if you want to see whenever I put out new videos. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.